Hello, everyone. My name is Bianca, and I'm from Green Iowa AmeriCorps Energy and Community Branch. I'm an audit coordinator, so I'm in charge of completing home audits in Black Hawk County and the surrounding areas. A home energy performance audit is the first step in assessing how much energy a home consumes and evaluating what measures can be taken to make the home more efficient. This is a free evaluation, which is available to anyone who owns their home. Through our energy audit process, we focus on the 3 C's of weatherization: cost, comfort, and conservation. We help in reducing the cost of your utilities, creating more comfortable living spaces, and conserving natural resources. For cost, Alliant Energy estimates that a typical home could cost $50 to weatherize, but that it is possible to save 2 to 3 times that amount on your utility bill in just one heating season. For example, changing out one LED bulb could amount to $50 of savings during its lifetime in comparison to a traditional incandescent bulb. The installation of low-flow sink and shower aerators can cut your water consumption by 50%. Considering that all of the work that Green Iowa does is free for the homeowner, it can really add up and could potentially lead to a nice reduction in your utility bills. Considering conservation, with every bit of energy you use or waste, more natural resources are consumed and cause further harm to the environment. By getting a simple home energy audit, you could help reduce humankind's carbon footprint and lower greenhouse gas emissions. Improving your household's energy efficiency is a step in the right direction. In terms of comfort, if one of your rooms is too cold in the winter and too warm in the summer, humidity is either too high or too low, or if you are constantly dusting, have mold problems, or trouble breathing in your home, a home energy assessment can help address the causes of these discomforts. Green Iowa Energy and Community members are trained to assess a home's efficiency, evaluate problem areas, and seek out potential solutions. Our energy audits consist of 2 parts: an initial walkthrough and the blower door test. During the initial walkthrough, members will identify areas where air may be leaking in and perform initial safety checks. This is less about reporting the results and more about ensuring the safety of the homeowner and the residents. The first check we do is along your gas supply lines for any leaks. To do this, we run a gas sniffer device that is very sensitive to the presence of various gases along your supply lines. If a gas leak is detected, we will attempt to confirm the presence of the leak with our bubble test spray. We spray the affected area of the gas supply leak with essentially water mixed with dish soap. If a leak is substantial enough, the escaping gas will create noticeable bubbles on the supply line. If we see bubbles being formed, we cannot run the blower door test until you get the gas leak fixed, because we don't want to risk the blower door fan pulling more gas into your home. Next, we'll check the attic for vermiculite, because it is possible for this type of attic insulation to be contained with trace amounts of asbestos. If we find vermiculite insulation, we cannot run the blower door test, for it is possible that the air movement that we create can cause asbestos fibers to become airborne. We'll also check for carbon monoxide using a CO analyzer. We check the ambient concentration of CO in the home, and also check the combustion efficiency of gas-fired appliances like a stove, furnace, water heater, or dryer. Appliances that produce an excessive amount of carbon monoxide not only are running inefficiently, they can also be putting your health and safety at risk. But if your home passes all of our safety checks, our team can move on to the blower door test. The blower door is a frame with a fan that we hook up to an exterior doorway, and when it's turned on, it blows a small amount of air out of your house to decrease the air pressure. The pressure difference created between the inside of your house and outside at its highest pressure point simulates what happens when a 20-mile-per-hour wind is hitting all 4 sides of your house. While this might seem pretty intense, it's about the same pressure felt when your head is submerged half an inch below water surface. The blower door will measure the level of air infiltration by surveying the extent of air leaks in the home caused by any gaps, cracks, or openings in a home's envelope. As the pressure inside your home decreases, air from outside flows in through gaps and cracks in order to compensate. This means the fan will have to work even harder to depressurize your house to the desired level. Using the volume of your building and how hard the fan has to work to reach the desired depressurization, we can calculate how much air leaves your house every hour. Air leakage causes heating and cooling systems to work harder than needed, resulting in more energy consumption and higher utility bills. So when the blower test is running, we can walk through the home and search for areas where energy loss might be occurring. One cool way that you can see where air is infiltrating your home without running a blower door test is by looking for cobwebs. Spiders tend to build their webs near holes where other insects can get inside. So if you have an area in your basement that cobwebs always seem to show up on, maybe look into sealing that area. The main metric that the blower door measures is in air changes per hour, or ACH. So you don't want air change to be 0. You do want some new air being brought in from outside. If your home is too sealed up, it can cause problems such as stale air, moisture damage, and mold growth. But if your home's ACH is above 0.35, then you would qualify for our free weatherization. AmeriCorps members can take anywhere from 2 to 8 hours, reducing air infiltration and making energy efficient improvements. Some of the areas that we would focus on in a home include your windows, permanent solutions like caulking and sealing around your window frames and installing sash locks, and more seasonal solutions like rope caulking and window kits. On doors, we could install weather stripping and door sweeps. We could insulate your attic access door, seal the perimeter with foam tape, ensure a tight seal with the latch lock or a heavyweight set on top of it. Another area where air can escape are the outlets and light switches that are located on exterior walls. So we could install foam gaskets on these to prevent air infiltration. You can also insulate your hot and cold water pipes with foam sleeves to reduce conductive heat loss. We can also do direct installs, like installing low-flow sink and shower aerators. We also will replace all of your light bulbs with LEDs. Standard light emitting diodes, or LEDs, can be up to 80% more energy efficient than conventional bulbs and waste far less energy than other styles of lighting. For example, fluorescent lights convert about 95% of the energy they produce into heat and only 5% into light. LED bulbs convert 95% of their energy into light and only have 5% being wasted as heat. Because less energy is required to produce the same amount of light, your monthly energy bills will be lower. LED light bulbs are also more eco-friendly in the fact that they can last up to 20 times longer than incandescent bulbs or halogen bulbs, which results in less waste. A local nonprofit organization that is dedicated to providing youth and community leaders with project-based approaches to inspire municipal leaders, business owners, and residents to convert their lighting technology to LED is LED Brighter Communities. If you're looking to implement strategies to help your community save money with LED, they are a great resource to check out. So a question that the AmeriCorps team had to answer in 2020 was, how are we going to be able to get these weatherization materials that I mentioned into the hands of people who need them most? So the solution that Green Iowa came up with was Energy Saver Kits, which is essentially a box that contains efficiency improvements and air sealing measures designed for the homeowner to install themselves to save money on their utility bills. These were designed to be completely contactless with no in-person interaction. They are completely free materials and free delivery, and anyone in Iowa can order one, homeowners, renters, and landlords. Unlike the home audits, which can only be done on singly owned homes, Energy Saver Kits can go to people in apartments, duplex homes, condos, it doesn't matter. The kit is personalized based on the person. They fill out a form and identify what they need for their home's energy efficiency needs. Inside of the kits are the same items that we would have installed during a typical weatherization: LED light bulbs, faucet aerators, water heater pipe insulators, stuff like that. The reason that we care so much as Green Iowa AmeriCorps about the air tightness in residential homes is to lower utility bills, fix comfort issues, ensure the longevity of a home, and to improve the indoor air quality for the people living in the communities we serve. People spend a great deal of time in their homes and invest a significant amount of money in them. We want these investments to last and not to impair the health and well-being of those we serve. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned a bit about why it is important to have a properly air-sealed home and some of the actions that we can take to create a more energy efficient home. If you'd like more information, check out our website or send us an email. Thank you.